Hey guys, it's Alyssa. I just wanted to share some stuff out of this awesome book, The Gift of Fear by Gavin Becker. It's pretty awesome. It's been out for many, many years, but some of the stuff I really like in it has to do with intuition and how anxiety and fear and worry really get in the way of that. Um, I wanted to share from the book that the original form of the word to worry someone is to harass, strangle, or choke them. Likewise, to worry oneself is a form of self-harassment. And he talks about really understanding what worry is, that it's not authentic. We are manufacturing the fear. So it's really a great book to help you differentiate where the fear might be coming from. Say you're a person who fears you're being followed if you park in a parking lot where it's late at night, are you really getting like an intuitive hit that someone is lurking there? Or are you manufacturing the fear because maybe there's a reason behind there that, he gives an example of a woman who is working late all the time. And the fear that she was manufacturing was really serving her need to, complain basically about, I don't want to work so late. I don't want to be the last one in the office. And so it wasn't that she was getting an intuitive hit, you see, that someone was actually, preying on her. So he also points out that worry is a protection against future disappointment for a lot of us. So it's really something to understand. And when we have a lot of anxiety and fear and worry, it can absolutely get in the way of our intuition. There's so many good quotes. I mean, I have so many pages turned over and, pink highlighter. What to share? So, this is a good one. So he says that he's gotten great benefits from taking the voice of skepticism that he used to apply to intuition and applying it instead to the dreaded outcome he imagines coming. So this is so important when we are developing our intuition. It's something we want to make the voice of our soul stronger, that voice, that inner voice, that connection to ourself. What do we want? Where should we go next in life? What's our true soul purpose? How can we best serve? When we have those really deep questions, the anxiety and the fear really gets in the way of it. And so he says that he's gotten great benefits from taking that voice of skepticism. So say you get an intuitive hit that you should apply to law school, and it's like, where'd that come from? Or just some kind of intuitive hit that you're getting where it just doesn't make any sense on paper, that instead of applying the skepticism to your intuition or your intuitive voice, instead apply that skepticism to the dreaded outcome that you're imagining. That's so key. It's so key. Apply your imagination to finding the possible favorable outcomes of undesired developments, even if only as an exercise, because you'll see it forces creativity. So that's just some of the good stuff in this book. I know I had folded down, he gives a list of some of the things that our intuition speaks to us in. So many pages folded down. He also points out that it's more advantageous to focus on I know it instead of I knew it. So really, like, what use can our intuition be if we're always ignoring it? And then later we say, oh, I knew it. Well, how useful is that? So we want to get into a practice of I know it, and just really trusting ourselves, trusting that we have that wisdom. All right, so here are some of the messengers of intuition. He gives this little box here. Nagging feelings, persistent thoughts, humor, wonder, anxiety, curiosity, hunches, gut feelings, doubt, hesitation, suspicion, apprehension, and fear. And as I was just saying, like, it's not in every state that your fear is intuition, right? It's really about understanding where your emotions are coming from, getting to really be good at interpreting the language of your soul. So if you need guidance with that, that's the work I do. We really get into who you are and what's your soul language. You know, not everything means the same thing to everybody else. A lot of what we think and we spend our time thinking about and we spend our time worrying about is a smokescreen for how awesome you are. And I just really love to help people dissipate the smokescreen and stop playing the same tapes over and over in your head about, oh, I should really do this, or I should really do that, or I should, before you're good enough, or before you deserve to relax, or before you deserve to enjoy life, or whatever it is. I want you to enjoy it now. I want you to realize that any of the stuff in your head that says you have to be someone other than you are is a smokescreen, basically, for how powerful you would be if you just listen to yourself, your wise, intuitive inner self, and if you just really appreciated how different you were, how unique, and then started to really key into the ways that you can be more you, be more of that, and how you can serve others with that awesomeness that you are. So that's it. Love you, bye.